XRP to $59. But before we get to that, it's the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my Crypto Goons for pulling up once again. I appreciate you all tapping in with me. Now, before we hop into the charts and go over the technical analysis, reason why XRP is going to $59, let's hop into the fundamentals and actually check out what's really going on in the world right now when it comes to XRP. Now, first of all, XRP is currently the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, with the market cap being over $150 billion as of today. Now, here's another thing to understand. Just a few minutes ago, or about an hour ago, actually, the documentation was filed for the very first XRP ETF. So as you can see right here, United States Securities and Exchange Commission, Washington, D.C., Form S1, registration statement under the Securities Act of 1933, Wisdom Tree XRP Fund has been filed. So they're technically the first one to actually file. Now, we know last week I talked about Bitwise over in Europe has also are in talks. I don't know if they've actually filed, but they are also putting together an XRP ETF. Now, when you have these major institutions putting together these ETFs, you are going to have billions and possibly trillions of dollars flowing into XRP. Now, here's some more news. BlackRock and JP Morgan have also announced that they are going to file for an XRP ETF as well. So that is another large fund. And we know BlackRock pretty much runs the world. You know, JP Morgan, you know, that's an old bank, but BlackRock has their money in everything. OK, so once they create an ETF, you know, we saw how Bitcoin shot off. And part of the reason is because of the amount of money that is flowing through these ETFs. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, XRP, you know, they have too many tokens, too many coins. You know, XRP owns 50% of the coins or whatever. Here's the thing. There will become some scarcity within XRP. The reason why, every time there's an XRP transaction, there is a burning of tokens. When you buy, they burn some. When you sell, they burn some. When you transfer them, they burn some. So these are a few things that a lot of people aren't aware of or that don't pay attention to. The more transactions, meaning not just institutions, but also regular investors like you and I that buy this stuff and sell these things, they're burning some of the tokens, which then increases or decreases the supply and increases the demand. And we will see this over time. But let's hop into the charts and check out XRP and what it has been doing today. Now, XRP has hit a 3-year high of $2.87 that actually happened earlier today, this morning. And, you know, we're still chugging up. Now, as I've talked about before, you know, we're in these triangle patterns, right? And this is a larger one. And we just had this breakout similar to the last bull run where, you know, XRP is moving up. And we're most definitely, I would say this week, going to fill this wick and clip this high of $3.30 or so and create a new high for XRP. Now, you all know that I love the Fibonacci, right? So my Fibonacci, I always reverse it. I take the low to a high. And based on that, okay, we are going to, the first stop is always the 141 for me when it comes to the Fibonacci. And we are going to head there first as a price target of $59.86. Okay, we are very close. This is very close to happening, especially once you have these ETFs, you know, start pouring money into this thing. Okay, now, if you're new here, I talk about Elliott wave. I talk about Fibonacci. You know, I talk about triangle patterns. And, you know, these are things that you can use pattern recognition to gauge when and where and, you know, pretty much how far a lot of these markets are going to boom during the bull run. Now, the reason why I say $59, let's just say, you know, if we take, you know, this last bull run, which we know there's going to be more money coming into XRP than the last bull run. Right? Because now we have ETFs and we have a lot of adoption going on. So if I take this and I put this at the base, this actually puts us at $247 per XRP. Okay. Now, why am I saying $59? Because if we take the first leg of the bull run, where does that put us? Okay. The first leg of the bull run, $59, right? And then you see the first leg, then you see a correction, and then you see the second leg, right? So we could see something like this, $59, cool off, and then followed by the leg up to the 161, which is $247 or so, okay? So this is what I see XRP doing. And, you know, history always repeats itself, and history can always give you an idea of how things will perform in the future, especially when it comes to charting and price action, Elliott wave, Gann, and Fibonacci. These are things that you should definitely look into. Bullish flags, you know, different triangle patterns, and learn how to, you know, chart these things, and you can make a better and more informed decision. In addition to, you know, having the fundamentals and understanding the information and understanding what XRP is and why it is being implemented worldwide. We should get in or into the 4 hour. Okay. Let me, okay. So let's just say, for example, right, that this was the top. Okay. Well, now we haven't made a top yet close to the current high. You know, high, all-time high. But you get the Fibonacci, you go to the top, okay? Let me turn off my Fibonacci reversal. Now, for an entry for this, I would wait for the market to come down to between 50% and 61.8%. That's between $1.18 and 95 cents. However, I personally do not think that we reach the top. I think that we will continue to go up at least until we create a new high above all-time high. Okay. Let me go back. Let me go to the monthly. Let me scale it. So this right here is the all-time high. So I think we're going to go past this and create a new high before we get a pullback. Now, all markets pull back. It's just a part of the game. But we don't try to guess the top, right? So trying to guess the top, that's a losing battle. Me personally, I dollar cost average. I buy in at new highs. I also buy in on red and pullbacks. But if you're somebody that wants to be calculated as far as getting in at a good price, wait for it to make a high and then wait for that 50% or 61.8% pullback. I gave you the prices a second ago, or it'll be in those ranges since this high will change once it makes a complete high. Again, these markets don't just go here. This candle came up. This was at one point red. It came back about 75% of this blue candle, and then it went up, right? Then this one came down. You can see right here this little small blue speck. It was red, and then it went up, came down a little bit, went into correction, went up, and then reversed, right? And that's how these markets work, okay? Again, if you don't understand it, learn about it. And of course, this is never financial advice. It's just a crypto goon giving you my opinion. And I appreciate all my goons for tapping in with me once again. Let's get this money. Crypto goon out.